Well, the referee got them to shake hands, and now comes the bell, and this girls' match taking place here at the Sam Houston Coliseum tonight with the Princess Victoria. She's the young lady on the right with the long braids, and her opponent is Leilani Kai, who hails from Honolulu, Hawaii, and the princess comes from Victoria, British Columbia. This is a one fall, 15-minute time limit match, and well, Leilani went after it, but just couldn't handle it. I'll tell you, this Princess Victoria looks like a whirlwind. She came in over the top rope. She greeted these fans with a swirl, and she has managed to boost Leilani Kai from one side of the ring to the other. Remind you that our next wrestling is on Friday night here at the Sam Houston Coliseum, December 10. No wrestling next Friday night. There will be wrestling on Friday, December the 10th. Hammerlock is the hold, and as Leilani Kai switches the grip, there is Princess Victoria, and a good move as she rolled her up in a small package, well, comparatively small package, and almost held her there, but it was Leilani Kai who managed to use her strong legs to boost the princess away. Standing arm lock as Princess Victoria moves in. Referee questioning Leilani Kai, and she is denying it vigorously. Twisting arm lock. She's got a well-applied hold, and she turns it, and she turns it again. And as the princess tried to add to that grip, she lost her whatever advantage she was after. Twisting arm lock, there's the turn. And a nice move by that time. She corkscrewed her way out of that by hanging onto that top rope with a free hand. And it's a dangerous move. You can get turned upside down, and if there is not enough spring in your legs, you're gonna land on your head. So Leilani has indicated that she's too big for the ring. There again, as she comes in with that arm drag, takes her down hard. Got youngsters celebrating the birthdays here tonight. Sandy Herrera celebrating her 15th birthday here at Houston Wrestling. We wish Sandy a happy. And Ernest and Albert Wiener are each 11 years old, and they are evidently twins, and we wish them a happy birthday too. So the princess is in some trouble here. Leilani has a pull in the weights. Oh, that foot reached out there and jammed up against her. That was a well-placed foot. Ernie Ladd's favorite move translated into girl wrestling. And as Leilani comes in there to stomp away at her, she wants to make sure that the princess doesn't forget who's the boss in that ring, if indeed Leilani is the boss. Leilani is the more experienced of the girl wrestlers, and Princess Victoria, of course, is learning right now that experience carries a price. You've got to be in that ring time after time before it starts rubbing off on you. Well, would you believe that young lady? She looks up at you with those baby blue eyes and swears that she didn't do it. That's the fix a referee is in. And Princess Victoria in trouble. Oh, the Indian about to be scalped. But she found the right place to plant that fist. And again, as she swings around. And Princess Victoria literally landed on her head that time. 5 minutes have gone by. There's Leilani Kai trying to set her up, but she didn't make it. Oh! Well, that was a three-point landing, to say the least. But Princess Victoria showed up with a body scissor. And watch this. Oh! Speaking of three-point landings, and as the princess raises that finger, she got all the support in the world from the fans to do it just one more time. And the crowd is hollering, do it again, one more time. And you see those, looks like today's football game. And there's Leilani Kai trying her best, and right in the trap. Good work by the princess. She's got her scissor back, and Leilani Kai is in trouble. Rolling her over, trying for a pin. Here's a rolling body scissor and a great hold. Something familiar about that. You don't see it very much anymore. But I wish I had $1 for every time I've used it. But body scissor, as these two girls now prove that the holds in wrestling have a way of coming back again. But the princess is long-legged enough to make it effective, and she sure did. Leilani prone and catching the weight of that leg that's underneath her. And here is a view of Princess Victoria. She puts the big squeeze in there. So it's a body scissor, and this is a good time to let go of a body scissor when somebody gets you like this. And here with those braids, I don't know if I'm allowed to call them pigtails or not. I could get in trouble with some group or other, but at any rate, the braids were the handles that lifted the princess up. Leilani knows what she's doing in there, and right now what she's doing is to try to punish Princess Victoria to see if she can't take some of the fight out of her. And the crowd gets suddenly silent as they see the girl they've been whooping and hollering for is catching instead of dishing out punishment. So Princess Victoria catches that foot and catches it hard. We've got the Indian rising up and Leilani setting her up and setting her up hard. That two-handed clout, there's a sledgehammer blow, and the princess is proving that she can take it, but that's not always the way to win matches. Hey, she put a stop to it. And she's, good for her. The Indian war dance, I presume. And on top is Princess Victoria, and she didn't quite make the three. But here she goes for it again. Oh, well, she went for it, but you just can't dive without knowing where you're going to land. So Victoria still on the canvas, and Leilani Kai comes over to rack her up in the corner, and here now holding and driving that shoulder in there. There's no place for the Indian to go. Here comes Leilani. She may get it. She may have that sunset flip. She's got it. A great move.
9 minutes, 34 seconds.
Look at that crowd celebrate. There is enthusiasm, Indian style, as Princess Victoria wins over the Polynesian Leilani Kai. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, let's listen to this word.